Bill, talk to me.
I'll explain as much as I can, okay? Just do two things for me, okay?
Okay.
Get yourself some more tea, and tell me what you know about me. Or what you think you know.
What I think
Just
I
do
know.
it. Just do it. Just do it.
Okay, all right. I know you're from Maine. I know you had a brother that you loved very much and that he died. Gosh, you wrote a bestseller while you were still in college, and you wrote The Black Rapids just a year later, and you came out to Hollywood. And a week before shooting started on the movie, you met a very mixed-up woman named Audra Phillips, and this woman was drowning, Bill.
Audra, don't do that.
Why not? I was drowning. It was Coke and poppers, wine, Valium. I mean, my body was 9 miles ahead of my feet, Bill. There were just, I was gonna fall right on my face. But I didn't because you caught me. You talked slow. You were the only man I ever met out there who dared to talk slow, and I know some nights you dream badly.
I never dream.
Yeah, that's what you tell the interviewers when they ask where you get your ideas, but it's not true. Bill.
Do I talk?
Sometimes. And on a couple occasions, you've wept, Bill. And I know one other thing, someone called you this morning and said you have to leave me? Bill.
Okay. You know that I had a brother. But what you don't know is that he was murdered.
Murdered?
Yeah.
Why didn't you ever tell me?
Tell you? Yeah, I don't know.
What happened? Bill.
We were living in Derry. There was this flood, but it was mostly over. I was sick and in bed with the flu, and George, he wanted to go outside and play. He wanted this little boat made of newspaper, so I made it for him, and he went out. And that was the last time I saw George. Alive. Audra. Whoever killed him ripped his left arm off, like the way a second grader would pull the wing off of a fly.
Christ! Bill.
I imagine you wonder why I never told you this, but I wonder myself.
Wait, how much does this call have to do with
Let me get into that on my own time, okay? It's so big. If you rush me, you will have me committed, okay? It's so quaintly awful. What I'm trying to tell you is that I haven't even thought of George in 20 years. He's cast no thought at all in my mind.
But I think he's cast a shadow over your dreams.
This crying you're talking about?
Yeah. Bill, are you really telling me you haven't thought of him at all?
No. Not until today. I haven't thought of George. I haven't thought of my friends. I haven't thought of Derry itself. But when Mike Hanlon called and he said he was from Derry, I remembered. And I knew he was going to ask me to come. I knew.
Come back to Derry.
Yeah. You don't understand. Us kids, we stood in this creek. No, we were knee deep in this creek. No, we were knee deep in this creek, and we were all holding hands, and we'd cut our palms with this piece of glass like we were a bunch of kids playing Blood Brothers, only it was real. Look. These just showed up today after I got off the phone with Mr. Hamlin.
Bill, sweetheart, it's impossible. Scars don't come back.
Will you?
It doesn't happen like that.
You saw them before today!
Bill, honey, They're very, very faint. I could have missed
We
them.
stood in this water and we held hands, see? And we were promising, we made a promise. Listen to me!
I am.
We made a promise that if it ever started again, we'd go back. We'd go back and we'd stop it.
Stop
We'd
it. Stop it.
stop
Stop it. What? I mean, what the fuck are you even talking about, Bill? Come on.
Oh. I wish you wouldn't have. I used to stutter.
You stuttered?
Remember when you said that I was the only man in LA that you met that speaks slowly? Remember, you just said it.
Yeah.
First the scars, and now this. Do you hear it?
No, you're doing it on purpose. You're making it up. This is not real. Come on.
I guess there's nothing I can say to convince you. I'm sorry.
You're frightening me very badly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I have to go. I have to go.
Then take me with you.
No. I have to go. I have to go. Okay? You're not going within 3,000 miles of Derry. Now, you promised. Promise me.
Oh, should I make a promise, Bill? You made a promise, and look
Audra.
what it's got you into,
Audra.
okay? And me as well,
Audra.
since I'm your wife and I love you. You cannot do this to me,
Promise
Bill.
me.
You cannot do this to me, Bill. Okay, fine, Jesus, I promise. But when will I see you again?